Long before modern sports stadiums, before championship arenas and cheering crowds, there was a place where every battle was a fight for survival. Welcome to ancient Rome. At the heart of the Roman Empire stood a tradition unlike anything the world had ever seen: the gladiator games. Thousands of people gathered to watch warriors fight beneath the blazing sun. For the crowd, it was entertainment. For the gladiators, it was life or death. But how did this brutal tradition begin? The story starts more than 2,200 years ago. Historians believe the earliest gladiator contests were not created for entertainment. Instead, they were part of ancient funeral ceremonies. Wealthy Roman families believed that honoring the dead with armed combat showed courage and respect. The blood spilled in battle was seen as a final tribute to the departed. Over time, these ceremonies became larger and more popular. Roman leaders soon realized that gladiator games could entertain huge crowds and increase their own popularity. What began as a religious ritual slowly transformed into one of the greatest public spectacles in history. Special arenas were built across the Roman world. People traveled from distant cities to witness these incredible contests. Some arenas could hold tens of thousands of spectators. Among them, one would become the most famous of all: the mighty Colosseum in Rome. Inside these arenas, the crowd roared with excitement. Trumpets echoed through the air. The heavy gates slowly opened. One by one, the gladiators marched into the arena. Each carried different weapons. Some fought with swords and shields. Others used tridents, nets, spears, or curved blades. Every fighter had a unique style. Every battle was unpredictable. Many gladiators were slaves. Some were prisoners of war. Others were criminals sentenced to fight. Yet surprisingly, a few were free men who volunteered. They risked everything for fame, fortune, and the chance to become legends. No matter who they were, once they entered the arena, only one thing mattered: survival. The age of the Roman gladiators had begun. Before a gladiator could step into the arena, he first had to survive one of the toughest training schools in the Roman world. These schools were known as Ludus. Behind their high stone walls, life was harsh. Every day began before sunrise. The sound of a horn echoed through the training grounds, waking every fighter. There were no luxuries, no freedom, only discipline. Many gladiators were slaves or prisoners captured in war. Others had chosen this dangerous life in the hope of earning fame and fortune. No matter their past, inside the Ludus, everyone was treated the same. Their training was controlled by experienced instructors called lanistae. These men pushed the gladiators to their limits. Hour after hour, they practiced sword fighting using heavy wooden weapons. The wooden swords were often heavier than real ones. If a gladiator could master the heavier weapon, the real sword would feel lighter and faster in battle. Training was exhausting. They learned how to block attacks with large shields, how to strike with precision, how to stay calm under pressure, and most importantly, how to survive. Every gladiator specialized in a different fighting style. The Murmillo carried a large rectangular shield and a short Roman sword. The Thrakes fought with a small shield and a sharply curved blade. The Radiaris carried no helmet at all. Instead, he relied on speed, using a net to trap his opponent and a trident to attack from a distance. Each style had its own strengths and weaknesses. The trainers carefully matched different gladiator types to create exciting contests for the crowd. Although life inside the Ludus was difficult, successful gladiators received better food than many ordinary Romans. Their diet consisted mainly of barley, beans, vegetables, and grains to build strength and endurance. Doctors were always nearby to treat injuries. A skilled gladiator was valuable. Training one took years. Losing one too quickly meant losing a great investment. As the weeks turned into months, the young recruits slowly transformed into disciplined warriors. Every scar told a story. Every lesson brought them one step closer to the arena. Soon, the gates of the Colosseum would open, and thousands of roaring spectators would witness whether their training had been enough. As the massive iron gates slowly opened, a deafening roar echoed across the arena. More than 50,000 spectators filled every seat of the mighty Colosseum. Emperors, senators, merchants, and ordinary citizens all came together for one reason: to witness the greatest spectacle in ancient Rome. The gladiators marched into the arena in perfect formation. Their polished armor reflected the bright Roman sun. Some carried swords and large shields. Others held tridents, nets, spears, or curved blades. Each fighter represented a different style of combat. Every match tested not only strength, but also skill, speed, and strategy. One of the most famous gladiators was the Murmillo. Armed with a large rectangular shield and a short Roman sword, he relied on powerful defense and disciplined attacks. Facing him was often the Retiarius. Unlike most gladiators, the Retiarius wore very little armor. Instead, he depended on speed and agility. With a weighted net, he tried to trap his opponent before striking with a deadly trident. The crowd loved these dramatic battles. Every dodge, every blocked strike, every successful attack was met with thunderous applause. Victory was never guaranteed. Even the strongest warrior could be defeated by a single mistake. Winning several battles could transform an unknown gladiator into a celebrity. Successful fighters earned prize money, expensive gifts, and the admiration of thousands. Some even had their names painted on city walls. Children dreamed of becoming like them. Poets wrote about their victories. But fame came at a terrible price. Every time a gladiator entered the arena, he accepted that it could be his final battle. Yet, despite the danger, many continued to fight with extraordinary courage, not only for survival, but for honor, freedom, and the hope that one day they would leave the arena as legends. Among all the gladiators who fought for glory, one man would choose to fight for something even greater. Not fame, not fortune, but freedom. His name was Spartacus, and his rebellion would shake the Roman Republic to its very foundations. Among the thousands of gladiators who fought inside Roman arenas, one man dared to challenge the greatest power on earth. His name was Spartacus. Originally from Thrace, Spartacus had once served as a soldier. After being captured by the Romans, he was sold into slavery and forced to train as a gladiator. But unlike most fighters, Spartacus never accepted his fate. In 73 BC, he and about 70 fellow gladiators escaped from a training school near Capua. Using kitchen knives, stolen weapons, and incredible determination, they defeated the guards and fled into the countryside. What began as a small escape soon became one of the largest slave rebellions in Roman history. Thousands of escaped slaves joined Spartacus. His army grew to nearly 70,000 men, defeating several Roman forces along the way. For nearly 2 years, the Roman Republic struggled to stop the rebellion. Many believed Spartacus might actually defeat Rome. Finally, the Roman general Marcus Licinius Crassus gathered a massive army to crush the uprising. In 71 BC, the two forces met in a final battle. Spartacus fought bravely at the front of his army, refusing to retreat. According to ancient historians, he died fighting with sword in hand. The rebellion was defeated.